Ha ha ha! Sorry, chat. We were muted, you guys.
Oh no!
Yay,
I'm
sleepy.
I'm sorry.
Well,
I
hell.
have not felt good the last few days, you guys. I'm tired. God. You guys want to go through your introductions again?
I can do that.
I'm gonna take a bite of my sandwich while you do that.
So I'm Nuka Puka. I am playing Sheeny, who is a Dictic Centaur. She is a dream druid, and she is currently dreaming at the moment and talking to a friend.
She got a nice little present from that.
Yeah, nice little corruption present. But yeah, we'll see where it goes.
I am Ray. I am playing your Nephilim Blood Hunter. Yeah, and Morgan's not doing so hot. Morgan is not doing so great. Everything will be fine though.
Yeah, hi, I'm Phil. I play S.A. Pounder, the Tiefling War Cleric, who who shit's gone personal for now, and you probably don't want to find anything about this point because sort of one of you two is going down. Oh boy.
And I am the Lady Ori. I'm running the show. Play all the NPCs. Long story short. So, what I was doing before I realized we were muted was giving our recap of last week. As I throw whatever I just threw off my desk. So the party last week was looking for the Horseman of Conquest, Lord Magnus. Under the assumption that he was missing, he was long overdue for arriving at the destination where they are currently at, which is Castle Lothern. Get told by Nadine and Adrian that Magnus was last seen probably going into somewhere in the mountains nearby. And this information was given to them by an animal because Olanthia has got a druid for a queen and her advisor is also a druid. Sivan is also a druid. So, you guys get there. It is a labyrinth. A spooky one. There's a ghost following you guys around. Just friendly. He just wants to watch. He's lonely, okay? And then you find Magnus in his library, perfectly safe. Apparently this is a secret armory/library that magic, messages, and long-distance teleportation cannot penetrate. So he has no idea he was overdue. He got distracted researching some stuff about Mirandus and just lost track of time. There is an angel in the sarcophagus there that has yet to be awakened. That one is safe. You guys kind of thought Magnus was a bit shady. Not so much. He just distracted old man. But then while you were gone, you left a Nephilim by herself, and she got taken.
Along with Steve.
And along with
best
Steve.
Friend.
And so
As if Steve survived.
you
We
didn't
don't
see
know.
Steve in the vision. You didn't see Steve.
Steve is either dead or he's running around causing some trouble, or he's hiding.
So, you guys get there, you find a bunch of bloody golden feathers just strewn about Nadine's chambers. Morgan summons Decimus. Morgan summons the Archangel of Death and asks him for his help, and that is where we left off. After Pashini starts trying to poke something she really shouldn't be poking.
Just poking it.
Alright, so that's where we left off. Morgan and Asir and Alucard, who is not with us today, by the way, because I said that when we were muted, you guys. And she'll have to work. So we'll see her next week, hopefully. So, we love you. But yeah, so Sivan has made it known to you guys that he is to be acting ruler if something happens to Nadine. So he is already assuming those responsibilities. He's keeping it quiet that she is gone because he does not want to cause panic again, because as you guys know, with the previous vampire insurrection, they're a little jumpy, and if their savior goes missing, it's gonna freak them out a little bit. So, Bashini, hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
I am good. I am tired. Also, Pashini is tired. That's why she's sleeping.
Bashini decided to poke the bear in its dreams. You never wake a sleeping bear, Pashini. You never wake a sleeping
Yeah, but
bear.
it's Pashini. She just wakes up anything sleepy. She woke up Nilo while he was asleep.
You've woken the sleeping bear, Pashini. So, what are you exactly doing? Because I stopped it before you started describing what you were doing last time.
She's basically going to poke, yeah, his name's Mirandus, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
She calls him Smiling. She's going to see if he is asleep, or some kind, and see if she can actually do a little dreamy chat.
Okay. So, you find yourself walking down a damp stone hallway. There's water dripping periodically. It's unsettling. This is somewhere that you know that you're not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with the air. Something's wrong with the stone. Nothing feels right. Stone even emits this just unnatural. The Earth Mother is not here.
Yeah.
She cannot touch this place. So it feels wrong.
So technically, Pashini using the spell, she's a messenger, and if the target is asleep, she can kind of shape the dream in a sense, so she can change the environment.
Okay.
So Pashini's going to try. She's just going to be like looking at her. She's like, "This is really disgusting. You know what? Let's make a nice little field." And she's just going to like swipe her hand and see if she can actually change it.
Okay, you make a field. It's not nice.
I mean, that's fine as long as it's not like stone and like dank, creepy.
It's
stone
dead
thing.
and rotten, and the UPS man just showed up.
Right. Go get the UPS stuff. In Australia, we have Australian Post. We don't have UPS.
I mean, we do get in the UK, although it's among a variety of things. So
that was Pokemon just arriving, but anyway.
Welcome back, Lori.
Pokemon.
No, I thought it was my new chair. Because my chair's supposed to... Okay, so there's going to be a FedEx truck that shows up, too. This is just going to be the great day of deliveries on stream today, you guys. I'm sorry. I did not plan this. But, so, you're going through this field. It's dead. It's rotten. It almost feels like how you've been described by Asher and stuff like that, the Old Lands.
Yeah. Has Pashini seen the blight that happened with a certain someone who absorbed it
Yeah.
with Nilo?
Yeah, you would have. Nyla would have. You would have seen that from Nyla.
Yeah. She just looks around and she's like, wow, this place is really dead. You must be a really fun person. She just goes on trying to find whoever's doing it.
In the center of this field now that you're in, you see almost like a mausoleum made out of that same unnatural stone with the sickly moss on it and the water still dripping out of nowhere. There's no air
she's
moving.
Gonna pick it. She's gonna go up to the mausoleum. It's probably the most it's probably where she's supposed to go anyway. So that's where she's gonna head.
Okay.
Yeah. She's gonna find Miranda.
Are you trying the door?
She's gonna look around it and on top of it, in a sense, to see if he's like sitting anywhere. Otherwise, she will.
He's nowhere. There's no one outside of it. There's no life around this mausoleum.
Okay. Yeah, she will poke the door.
Okay.
Yep, she'll open it.
You touch the door, and it just creaks open. Like it's not locked. It's the lock on the door is broken.
Okay.
This is like one of Ash's doors. It makes a very squeaky sound.
And she just kind of squeaks it like a few times. And then
Don't make me make the noise.
squeak. She just keeps doing that for a little bit. And then she gets distracted. She's like, oh,
That's right, I'm supposed to find Smiley.
and she goes into the mausoleum. But she is not scared at all.
Alright.
She should be, but she's not.
You go in, and inside you find like my brain's dying. What's it? I'm having a moment. What's it called? The big stone slab that you lay a body on. What is it
A
called?
tomb? Sarcophagus?
No, like it's just a slab.
Concrete? Stone?
Yeah,
Just
some
a
big
slab of stone.
Yeah, you just find I'm having cognitive issues are rampant today with me. You find this big slab of stone in the room with the figure of Marin just laying on it. Wings are kind of draped over the sides. Arms are crossed over his chest. He appears to be asleep. And he's got long, dark hair. It's like a dark, almost grayish purple color. Similar to that of Oriel's hair color.
But she's gonna be like, you do know this is a dream, and technically you're not asleep in the dream, so you can wake up now.
He doesn't respond to you. Oh, that symbol was like perfect timing too in the music.
Let's see. You know what? She's gonna do thunderclap, but not in the sense she doesn't want to like hurt him at all. She just wants to make the massive thunder noise. So ignore the damage and shit. but she just wants to make the really loud bang noise.
Nothing happens.
Alright, this is really stupid. You sleep really deeply, which doesn't make any sense because that usually wakes everybody up.
And she just tugs on his wing.
You touch him?
Yeah, she touches him.
Okay.
Make a constitution save. She is now dead.
That DM moment. You do this? Okay.
His wings are in her reach.
I want you to make a dex save.
Okay.
I want you to make a dex save.
23 crit.
Oh, nice.
I forgot to get my dice out, you guys. Hold on. I've got a unicorn real quick. I'll use those three today. Hold on, let me finish gutting the unicorn. One of my dice bags.
You mean the Puccini bag? Because that's the size of fucking Puccini.
It is the size
Yeah,
of
it is the
Puccini.
size of Puccini.
Actual Puccini-sized horse. I don't have my dice tray out, so he did not crit. Okay. I just wanted to make sure he didn't crit.
Yeah, that's fine.
You pull on his wing, Puccini, and the feather comes loose, and a little bit of blood with it. And the blood, where it should be probably like a gold color for an angel's, is black. And you just almost don't notice it, but you see an arm just shoot right for you.
Okay. she jumps out of the way. She's like,
Haha, I told you you were awake and you're not sleeping because that thunderclap would have woken up anybody. You're very fast, but I am faster.
And he starts to sit up. Pause on that for a second. Those of you in the room, away from Puccini, what are you doing?
I'm just like looking about the room to see if I can find any clues, anything else other than the sad sight of blood and feathers.
Sivan has called a servant to come up and clean that up.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just like looking for any clues, anything that looks out of the ordinary in the room.
You don't find anything other than that's used up teleportation circle in the floor.
Right.
Her bed is nice and neatly made as she likes to keep it. Books are in order for the most part, other than what was knocked over during whatever fight her and whoever took her
Is it
had.
pretty obvious where they came in from?
Yeah, she likes to keep the balcony window open
Okay.
so that her father or Naval or whoever can come and go without having to walk. You can just flap up to the balcony and come in if you need to.
Okay.
She wasn't expecting anyone
Alright.
bad to come into her room and take her away. So you don't really find anything else. Decimus has not returned yet. Alucard is sitting with a seer trying to just keep him from losing his mind.
This is also a little bit after Asir has turned to the ancient conquerors and gone, we're in deep shit, give us some help. He's going, okay. Just gonna look remembering that Steve was left here. He's then gonna sit back down and scry on Steve.
Okay.
Cry on the plant. Awakened plant.
Let me get
yes,
myself prepared for the voice. Steve kills me. I just want you guys to know that. Okay. You're scrying on Steve?
Yep, I'm scrying on Steve.
Okay. Also, I forgot I had saved some weapons for you guys, and they're on my iPad, so I've got to go back and get them. So you see what Pashini did Pashini describe what she saw about or who scried Nadine?
We both. I scried Nadine before.
You see what you saw before with Nadine.
Yep.
But you hear a tiny voice just screaming angrily at someone else. You see Steve. They put him in a pot and have kind of like taped him down to the pot,
Oh no.
like his legs, so he looks like Baby Groot in a pot. And he's just angrily screaming. And he's like, "You guys let me go right now! I swear to the mother, I'm gonna step on every one of you when I get big enough. You know that? You let me go right now!"
I think it's serious gonna end this guy early and go. Okay, Hashini is going to be very, very angry when she finds out about that one. Oh boy.
I'm trying to find my weapons that I saved for you guys. Oh, there they are. Okay.
Where's Pashini?
Pashini.
Oh no, I'm like saying that in character, like to everyone else.
I believe Pashini went to rest to find out what she could find out in whatever way she does. I mean, I don't pretend to understand what the hell she does.
Has it been a lot? Sorry, has it been a little while since she's returned at this point?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
We had
Did Alucard go check on Pashini or?
yes. Alucard did go check. It would make sense for us to then.
Alucard went
then
and
go
checked on Pashini, and I think Alucard came back after that.
Yeah, because Alucard was gonna come and get me.
Yeah, because they
Oh,
found the mark on
that's
Pashini's head.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Alright, there we go. Weapons have been transferred to my computer. Sorry, my keyboard tried to fly out of my iPad case.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure at this point we are gonna go to Pashini's room and find the broken door.
Okay.
Because Alucard was not happy.
The servant, you find the servant trying to fix the door. Very upset.
Now go and have a look at Pashini.
Okay. You walk in, Pashini's asleep. She's talking to herself, but she's asleep. You see the same thing that Alucard saw. You see the glowing dark mark on her forehead. It's the complete opposite of the mark that you have on your forehead. This one feels evil. This one feels wrong. She's done something.
I do not know if this will work, but I will give it a try. And I will very gently go lift his hand upon the brow of Pashini and cast Remove Curse.
By the way, Pashini won't wake up for like 8 hours, so like you can pick her up and throw her around and she won't wake up.
So I'm doing remove curse. Trying that.
What level are you casting it at?
Just at 3rd level at this point.
Doesn't do anything.
Would I be able to tell a more powerful cast might affect?
You can roll an Arcana check on it, or a Religion check.
Oh, that's a crap. mine is both the same, so nope. I ain't got quit.
You don't know. You've not seen this mark before.
Morrigan, is this something you know? And I have something else that I can try, but I do not know. Just going to use some more magic ability. Is this something that you have encountered, Morrigan?
I'm sorry. What was looking at my notes? What was that?
Directly towards the Marco. Is this something that you have encountered in your experience?
Pushini's forehead mark.
Oh, can I roll Arcana check to see, or can I? Do I know anything about it, or have I ever seen this?
Yeah, you can roll Arcana. You haven't seen it, unless you roll well enough. Also, there's corn on my sandwich.
Yay? Nay? Corn?
I
Maybe?
ordered a ham sandwich and there's corn on it.
Oh, okay.
Dame
So
is
it's
angry.
a
We're
question
dead.
mark.
We're dead.
What?
23.
23.
I'm having flashbacks to Japan with the corn on the pizza. They put corn on everything. But every pizza place there's corn on it, and I'm like, I don't understand. But yeah, so you guys, you've heard of these kind of marks from your dad? You've heard of these kind of marks from your dad. Dark marks that can be given by either fallen angels or just tampering with something you shouldn't have to tamper with, or shouldn't have tampered with. Sometimes they wear off on their own, sometimes they have to be removed by powerful magic. You don't know where this one came from, so you're not sure.
I'll stare at it for a minute and just kind of, oh no, Pashini, what did you do? And then I'll just explain. You can't remove it without powerful magic. It's a dark, evil mark, sometimes given by fallen angels, which coincidentally is what we're looking for. Who knows what she's done now?
Whatever it is. Powerful magical say. Okay. I will do I will restore as powerfully as I can. And I will use does that? I will do my Greater Restoration in my brand new, as we leveled up, 9th level slot. Because are you with Bushini?
We get my paper and make sure that that's gonna work.
Okie doke.
Yep.
If I can remember where I put my paper things.
This is the first time I've ever used a 9th level slot. Oh! Damn, that sent me to burn. But I've got 9th level slot. I want to use it.
I need you to roll me a d4.
A D4. Oh boy.
That's always fun.
Okay.
4. I guess since this is gonna hurt,
Not you.
or be bad.
Oh no.
Oh. Fuck.
Pashini. In your dream, You feel some sort of outside force acting on probably you.
Yeah.
But you don't feel any pain. Instead, you see Miranda's kind of like jerk back a bit, as if something just struck him, like something small bit him or something like that, like just like a small animal bite. It's just, you know, like when a hamster or some shit bites you, you're just like, ah.
She's gonna sigh. She's like, what are they doing? They shouldn't be messing around while I'm sleeping. It can be very dangerous for the other person and for myself.
She just sort of goes on a little tiny tangent, and then she just looks up at him and she's like,
You okay? Do you need some healing? Because I can do that.
and she
The mark does not disappear.
Oh.
You did take a couple of the corruption points away, though.
But do I know that hasn't reduced at all?
As far as you can tell, it didn't do anything. But it doesn't feel quite as evil anymore, but it's still very much there.
Quite as evil.
Pashini, he shakes his head and smiles at you. He's like, no, I don't need any healing. You've done enough. You've done enough. Just by being here, you've done enough.
Okay, that's fine, because you're stuck with me for 8 hours, because I'm not moving. I mean, I could, like, go walk over
Only
there
8
and then
hours.
disappear. Yeah, only 8 hours. I can do this for 8 hours, and then, obviously, I have to wake up. It still counts as me resting, because I'm still dreaming, and I'm still asleep. But then, I can wake up, and then I can come back. And then I can wake up, and then I can come back.
I could
And
use the
that's how it
friend.
works.
Bashita's gonna do an insight check
Go ahead.
on how deceiving that it, like, as in, like, if he's obviously bullshitting about the friend thing. Is what I mean. A 30.
He's not lying to you.
Okay. she just kind of sits down, like, you know how like a horse sits if they sit down? It's like that.
I'm just like, okay, I can be your friend. I'm very good at being friends with lots of people. But I should warn you, if I find out you're lying to me and you're being super, super mean, I will feed you to the wolves or direct you into the wrong place. That still directs you to the same place that you need to be.
Into the wrong place. That is such a Fae threat. Such a Fae threat. I will direct you into the wrong place. Okay. Alright.
That still takes you to the same place that you need to go, but it's the more dangerous place to go.
So he just laughs a little bit. And no, I don't. I have no intentions of deceiving you, little centaur. I just want a friend. It's been so long since I've had someone to talk to.
Oh, I know, because apparently you've been stuck like this for a very, very, very long time. And I thought you would be lonely, but if I told everybody else I was doing this, they would go, no, you can't do that, Sheeny, that's bad, and they would try to stop you, but I am smart.
Why would they say that I'm bad? What if they told you about me?
Not much, really, because I don't really listen.
Good, that's good. That's good,
But
'cause
I
it's
did-
all lies.
I did see you, and I think you burnt down that village full of
I didn't
elfie
do
angels. You were there, and you were walking, and you smiled at me, and that's how I know how to get here.
I didn't do that. That was of their own doing.
Insight check on that, please. 28.
He's not lying.
Okay. Damn it, he's like Pashini. He doesn't lie, but he says what's on his mind.
He's pulling probably what the Fae like to pull.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Would Tashini pick up that vibe of he's pulling kind of what Faye kind of pull? In a sense, or?
Roll me a perception check to see if you figured it out. Or wisdom.
No wisdom? Okay.
Yeah, just roll just straight wisdom to see if you figure it out.
Alright.
What's your plus 11?
That's just my straight wisdom. Perception is like plus 11.
You don't see that that's what he's doing.
Okay.
This
That's
is
just like-
gonna go great.
Vashini's just gonna be like,
Okay, then that means they doom themselves. That's their own fault. That happens a lot. Apparently, that's happening in the Fae right now because there's this Dimple. No, it's the Dimple King doesn't like the humans, and then there's the big giant bright boy who's like apparently very mean. That's what Asher tells me anyway.
Everyone likes to get rid of the one that shines the brightest. They like to paint the one that shines the brightest as wrong.
Wait, so how did you get here?
They put me here
Why?
because I shined brighter than them.
Why?
Because they were jealous.
Why would they be jealous of you?
I mean, probably multiple reasons. I outshined my sister. I'm smarter than Michael in tactics. I'm more personable than Decimus.
I haven't met Decimus yet. I want to hug him. He seems like he likes hugs.
She will ask this though. She's like,
Does that mean that you're inside your sister? Not like that, but like as in like you guys switch?
No.
No?
No.
So you guys are separate?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not fun. That would be cool. Because then, like, when she loses everything, then you show up. And then it would be cool and spectacular.
Oh, it's going to be spectacular when I return.
Yeah, that is if you return.
Oh no.
There's an if.
Oh no, it's a when at this point.
No, it's an if.
I do miss my dear sister.
Yeah, but you're probably gonna kill her. Did you know I hugged her and she's very warm?
Oh, is she now?
Yeah.
That's good to know. I won't be the one to kill her though. That will be Michael. Michael will be the one to kill her.
Does that mean you're going?
she takes a look around like at all like the corrupted looking stuff, and she's like,
Does that mean you're gonna corrupt them and then they're gonna go evil?
No.
Bad.
I didn't do this.
Yeah, but then who did it? If it wasn't you, it had to be someone. Someone's had to do it.
My sister did this.
Yeah, but your sister can't make corruption. That doesn't work like that.
Roll
She's
me
the sun.
religion. Roll me religion.
okay.
I want to stop you right there. Roll me religion. She is
20.
The Arcadians both have all have two sides to each of them.
Okay.
She has decay and other things attached to her. I will read you what she has attached as soon as I pull it back up. Oreo has fire, death, knowledge, future, light, justice, pride, fury, revenge, and decay are her domains.
Alright.
So decay would fit in there perfectly.
Pashini, like, starts talking and she's like,
Oh, that's right. Ratharia told me some things, and I wasn't listening, but now I remember them. So basically, you plan on breaking everything apart, and then she turns everybody evil, and then you take the crown.
No. No, I just want retribution for for the wrongs committed to me. I know I'm gonna have to have words with Michael. And it may come to blows. But at least I'll get what I wanted.
And what is it that you want?
I just want to see my dear sister again.
Yeah, I don't think that's kind of true because everybody has a reason for stuff. Like the Sun Boy, he's apparently very evil and he wants to take over everything, including the human realm. But that's only rumors. All the little tiny pixies were very annoying and I wish I could squish them, but I am so tiny and they're so much bigger than me. But he's not very nice. So then you would have to deal with him.
Well, no, I just want to see my sister and Michael one more time. Just one more time.
Does Tashini know what the origins of the Arcadians?
Roll religion.
No.
No idea. You're from the Fey realms. You haven't heard this story.
Okay. She's going like,
well, that's kind of an if because they're going to be trying to stop you. I just want to come for a chat because I figured that you'd be lonely and I thought that you needed a friend.
I did, thank you.
No problem. Oh, yeah, by the way, my name is Cassini.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
You can call me Lucy.
Playing me has connected shit.
But Lucy's a girl name.
Is it though?
It is. I have a friend called Lucy, and she is tiny. She's more smaller than me.
Well, this is Lucy with an what language do you speak? An I.
Well, I speak Common. I learned that recently. Ratharia taught me stuff. And I speak Elvish, and I speak Gnomish for some weird reason that I don't actually understand because I've never actually met a gnome. I just understand what they're saying. And then I speak Sylvan, and that's a Fey language. Sylvan, you talk to Fey like in Sylvan, and it sounds like this, so she just
starts spouting nonsense.
Asir, that mark on your forehead kind of pulses a little bit. And you hear a curse from upstairs from Naval, both of you.
I'll
I'm
immediately
going-
head back up that way.
I'm going to. I'm not letting Bashir outside, so I'm going to very gently scoop her up. So it's like, yeah, just gently carry her. Not letting Bashir outside. Need to know what's going on upstairs, but
She blows a snot bubble. She's fast.
baby in arms. You're not letting this talk to me. I was like, again, no.
Alright. You guys get upstairs and you see Naval. And chat, I have artwork for Naval now that I made the other night. you see Naval, and he's got his sleeve like pulled up, like he pulled it up quickly, and you see he had those markings on his skin, similar to that of Oriel and Decimus and all the rest of the Arcadians. And the ones on his arms look like the ones that were gone from Oriel. You can see where they were, but they're no longer there. And you see a broken jewel on the little shrine that shows the status of the seals.
Can I tell which jewel it is? Definitely.
So I've said that. So far I've said Cynthia, Soraya, Florian's jewels are broken, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This one is the red one for Decimus. That does not necessarily mean they are dead. That means their seal has been broken.
Right.
Where is Pashini right now?
In my arms.
In her head.
In her head. Where is Pashini right now? She is in a tomb.
Yeah, she's in a tomb. Oh.
Yeah, Pashini, you done fucked up. So...
That's it. That's fine, she doesn't understand things.
She has no idea what she's done.
Nobody explained the seals to her, so she has no fucking idea. They explained it.
You would not have known that waking him up would have broken Decimus's seal. So he likes you a lot right now.
Is he gonna be Pashina's friend? Does that mean he's gonna spare her?
He's Pashini's friend right now. I'm not whether or not you get spared. I'm not telling you, but
Pashina becoming like an evil creature would be fucking brilliant.
You guys, however,
I'm so sorry.
I knew you were gonna do it too.
Oh, she's the dash of sugar and spice. And all things nice. Damn it!
Yeah. Totally how I made her.
I'm trying to put Decimus up real quick. But yeah, you guys, Pashini, as you're sitting there, you see a face. You see someone else. You see a silhouette in the entrance of the mausoleum.
Okay.
Someone else has arrived.
That's in.
Oh!
Like, is it anybody that she? I know it's the silhouette, but is it anyone that she recognizes?
You don't know this person. You've never seen them. They feel like they've got some holy energy radiating off of them. And
like good holy energy or bad holy energy?
Good. They're angry. They are very angry. But they're
good. Okay. Yeah. Pashini's gonna jump next to Lucy, who she's calling Smiley. And she's just be going like,
What's that? And who's that? And why is he really, really angry? Or it's really angry?
He is very upset. Lucy looks at him and kind of grins, and he's like, "Cindy, old friend. Long time no see. How are you today?" He doesn't the other figure, which I just threw. You should see the handout. I just threw it up at you.
Oh, him. Okay.
Yes, it's a picture of Sauron. I found it. Okay. Ignore the fact that it's Sauron. Okay, I just found it for Cynthia's because I haven't drawn him yet. You see this figure standing in the doorway. He has a sword in his hand. It's crackling with some sort of energy. It looks like lightning, but it's not. You don't know if it's what kind of damage it's gonna do. He doesn't even look at Lucy. He's looking
Yeah, he's
at
looking
you,
up to the city.
and he is angry. What have you done?
I did what I do. I go to sleep. I visit people. I visit lots of people. And since I saw him in a dragon, I decided to come say hello. But nobody explains anything to me, so I just do things.
I think it's time for you to leave. And he comes in, and Lucy actually kind of holds on to you, like, protectively.
Yeah, Pashini just grabs Lucy's arm and she's just like, no!
You,
He's my
Asir,
friend.
Pashini is struggling, and as she's struggling with this figure and Lucy, she's struggling in your arms. Decimus shows up, and for you guys, I keep forgetting to put the picture up that I had Jack do of Decimus. Decimus is fully armored and looks tired. The tattoos on his arms and his neck are gone.
Yeah, Pashini runs him.
Something has happened. You guys don't know what's going on with Pashini right now. So something has happened to Decimus and his markings. Morgan, this is strange. He has never not had these.
Holy Decimus, your markings, they were just there when we spoke earlier. What has happened?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. And he looks at Pashini. She has done something she should not have done. And
As expected.
Is that the mark that is on her forehead? What has caused that? I've done the most powerful that I can do, and I feel it is that this mark has grown weaker. It is definitely of darkness, but I do not understand it.
She has woken Mirandus's consciousness. And by doing so, she has broken the seal that I lay guard over.
How many seals remain?
Well, 2.
2.
Apparently.
2 seals remain.
Is there any way to protect those?
Well, Cynthius is currently in the process of waking her up and pulling her out of Mirandus's head, so hopefully nothing happens to him in the process.
Is there anything we can do from this end?
Seal.
Is there anything that we can do on this end? And then is there once that is done, is it possible for us to go and support Michael?
The faster we wake her up, the faster Cynthius can get out of his head.
Oh,
and it appears she's trying to fight him, so...
Oh, no.
She is.
Do you have any recommendations?
Don't have anything.
I've tried Greater Restoration at my most powerful that I am capable of. I do not know what I can really do. And I can try it a few lesser charges. That will drain me, but
No, we'll We'll have Michael remove it when we get back. For now, let's just wake her up, and we need to get back to the Crystal City. So, I have been granted permission to bring you back. Be on your best behavior there. We don't normally bring mortals in to the city.
I can promise that I will behave accordingly. I'm afraid I cannot. I can say no words for Pashini.
He just nods. And Pashini, I need you to make a strength save.
Hey. Bad at these.
Yep, I know.
Yeah. By the way, she is 100% just going no. Like, she's just like, no.
So you see him, he sheathes the lightning sword. And he just takes his hands. He's got gauntlets on, just almost like ring wraith gauntlets. And he grabs Pashini in one and just clocks Lucy with the other one.
Yeah.
And
Pashini's probably crying right now. She doesn't like being ripped from her dreams, and she doesn't like leaving new friends.
yeah, he clocks him and he's out again. And at that point, when he clocks him and pulls you away and he knocks out, you're up. And the rest of you are standing in the room, and Pashini just disappears out of Asir's arms.
Is that good or bad? Is that good or bad?
Seems like he woke him up, or knocked him out and woke her up. So she should
So
be
where is Pashini now?
where we're heading. So let's just
Probably
hope
in a
that she
dungeon.
hasn't pissed off Cynthia too much.
The Horseman of Conquest said here that he would be he might be getting us some improved equipment. So
Yes.
we should probably wait for that before we go.
They can meet us there. Magnus can meet us there.
Okay.
And he just turns and looks at Naval, holds his hand up like this for a second. Please be civil. And then Naval's just like, fine. Don't know really what that's about.
Can I insight that at all? Like, to try and figure out what that's about? Maybe. I don't know, because
Well, no, I'll go for that as well. Why not?
I'm amused by that. Player me is amused by that. Morgan, however, is concerned.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Asir, there's some sort of a relationship issue between Naval and someone at the Crystal City. Morgan, there's some daddy issues there, but you don't know who his daddy is.
Ooh, this is gonna be good. I'm excited.
There's some daddy issues there, but you're not sure who that is.
Shit is going to get messy, but
Morgan just takes a deep breath and says, "Okay, ready when you are."
All right.
Yeah, Rosie.
On that note, if everyone's ready, Decimus looks around. Magnus is not returned. Magnus will meet you guys there. Naval is ready. Sivan is standing in the room. The old elf with Arlo in his arms, just stroking the cat, trying to keep the cat calm.
And is Ramarin there as well?
Is who?
Ramarin? The freaking god dragon?
He's hanging around. He's wishing you guys a goodbye, and again, thanks you one more time for restoring his sight. And
I'm bound to go. If we survive this and we find your find what happened to your people, I will make one small request. If we all survive this, but honestly, I do not think we will.
have hope.
I do, but I must be real. What else is name?
He dips his head and Sivan waves you guys goodbye, and the dragon steps back to give you guys room, and Decimus kind of ushers everyone kind of close, but not like, hey, let's have a hugging party kind of close. Even though Decimus does like hugs. But, so you guys feel yourselves just pulled out of reality almost. Morgan, you've never been to where Decimus calls home. He's not been allowed to bring you there. But you guys feel yourselves being pulled out of reality, but you don't quite you don't know where you're going. It doesn't feel like quite right. It doesn't feel wrong, but you feel like you might be heading somewhere that's not set in one location. It's almost as if it's in between different planes almost. You kind of feel like you're suspended. You land and you see this. Naval just kind of takes in a breath when you guys land and kind of does the woosah thing. He's just like, there's some issue here and it's not really clear what it is.
Oh, that is an impressive sight.
Welcome
Very
to the
impressive.
Crystal Citadel,
It's beautiful.
the City of Angels.
And I am a half demon, so
You'll be
I will
alright.
not fit in here.
You'll be alright. They let freaking Naval in. He just kind of side eyes Naval and he's like, I swear to God, Decimus, I don't care who you are. Chill out, boy.
Honestly, I guess it's gonna be quiet, Morgan. Honestly, if this situation were not so dire, this would be highly amusing right now.
I think I'm still a little bit amused, actually.
Decimus likes to joke to lighten up.
Oh, I seriously, you know where how deep shit they're in.
Naval kind of, and you guys notice Naval just starts stomping up the stairs, like he knows exactly where he's going.
Should we follow him?
Yeah, he's going where I was going to take you. This should be interesting. Welcome to my home. It is made out of crystal. It's not ice. I just found that picture because it's the closest thing I could find. But this citadel is made of crystal, almost like clear diamond, like crystals, opalite crystal. Just it's glittering and a source of light that just seems to come from nowhere and everywhere at the same time. There's no real clear end to the land. It kind of just disappears into the mist. There is a city around it, and you see angels, lesser angels coming and going all over the place. Into houses, into places of business. There's a market. Someone's throwing a fish. I mean, it looks like life as it would be in a mortal place. Almost, except for the winged people.
Yeah. And I say feeling very uncomfortable out of place is gonna just obviously just use the hat of disguise to just appear here like human, so not half demon, because he feels like half demon just feels completely and utterly out of place here.
Well, you do know, from your knowledge, the Arcadians are neutral. They don't subscribe to good or evil. They do befriend. They ally with demons. They befriend demons that are of the same mindset. Like they aren't normal angels. They're not gonna bamf you on the spot.
Yeah, but it's still I feel very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Let's just blend in for now.
Yeah. Even though you don't really know how well that's gonna work, considering where you're at.
Oh yeah. It's more of a I'm with these guys, but I don't want to be obvious that I have horns and shit.
You guys. Why is she barking?
FedEx?
No, I don't know why she's barking. Whatever. You guys make your way up these stairs into the citadel proper, and you go through hallways that look like this. If it'll show it to you. The hallways, the interior looks like it's made out of this crystal stone. There's statues similar to the ones you guys have encountered before. There's angel statues lining the hallways. There's statues of the deities themselves. It's deities that you don't even know who they are. You see Lathander, Morning Lord. You see the Earth Mother. You see Sylvanas. You see all of the human deities. You see deities. You have no idea who they are. You see statues of the Arcadians themselves. There's a couple that are broken and damaged. The statues. There's one in particular among the Arcadians that has been defaced. Almost as if they were trying to erase whatever identity it had, but didn't want to get rid of the statue.
Yeah, I say if they, as I'm guessing they would pass Mortalis.
No. You do pass the Mortalis statue. It does not have any facial features, but it does not look like it's been defaced. This one is just featureless in its face, and it's just its features. It has no clearly defined visage.
And then it's kind of, because he knows that as his gun, I believe this will not be enough, so he will kind of leave it at the base, sort of. So leave his warhammer there as a sort of an offering for now.
Okay. Nothing happens at the moment.
Yep.
But you guys are led down this hallway, and the stone, once you get deeper inside, this crystal and stuff that the place is made of changes over to a stone, and you find yourselves being led into what appears to be some sort of a throne room and a war chamber all at the same time. It's a circular chamber that kind of looks like this. I found pictures today, you guys. It kind of looks like this.
Ooh.
The chairs are all at the throne. There's a set of thrones in a circle. There's two that appear to be slightly more of import than the others, and they are currently being sat in by Michael and Oriole. To one side is Cynthius, who you guys up until this point haven't met. You've seen his statue, you've seen what he looks like, but you've not met him. He is angrily holding Pashini up.
she's just like, she's awake, right? Or is she?
She's awake,
asleep?
but he's angrily holding Pashini up.
She's just struggling.
Shini, seriously, what have you done this time?
So, okay, I've got a question. Would Pashini's dream count as like a? Oh no, would it have counted as a short rest in a sense?
Yeah, I'll say for this. Yes. What are you doing?
So, I was wondering if I could teleport to my last location to get out of his grip.
You know this is gonna take you back to the castle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
can try.
Okay. She's gonna try.
Roll me a d20.
Okay. There. Nope.
You try to get out of his grip. You manage to get out of his grip to go back to the castle, but you blip about 5 feet forward and land on the table instead.
She's just like,
There's a big silver table in the center of the room.
she turns around and she's just, you know, dusting herself off, I guess. And she's just going like,
I want my stick back. Give my silver stick back. You've got my silver stick stuck in your clothes right there.
it's just like this tiny little antler that's just stuck.
And the rest of you see this.
It's like, you're not very nice. You're very mean. You're a very mean
Pashini,
thing.
Pashini, what have you done?
Look, nobody tells me anything. I do what I do. And I
You
go
see-
into people's dreams.
What do you see in those memes? Tell us what you see. What, what have you seen?
I made a new friend.
Who?
He's just a friend.
I'll turn to Decimus and say, so what did she actually do?
Decimus just looks at Cynthius, who is just angrily staring at Bashini.
Bashini's asking for her, like, silver little horn back, like, stick back.
He takes it out of his clothing and just smacks it down on the table. He is pissed.
Question, does it snap? Or is it just...
It
it is a
almost
tiny little
snaps. You think that he snapped it, but it's intact.
stick. She looks at it and then she's just like... She just glares at him and sticks it back into her head.
She broke a seal by going
Well, if
and
you told me
visiting
before that would break a seal, I wouldn't have done it. But nobody tells me
a
anything.
sane being would not have gone into the fallen archangel's head while
I
he's
am
asleep
sane.
to
I am
speak
more
to him.
saner than any fake.
That doesn't
She just-
say anything.
It's like, next time you have a fae that's helping you, you explain things to the fae, because otherwise they're gonna do what they're gonna do. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do.
Pashini, could you look at me for a moment, please?
Hi.
And is the mark still there?
She
What
has
is
no
it?
idea.
You have a mark on your forehead that is of darkness.
She looks up, tries to look at her forehead. She's like,
No, I don't. I don't see it.
Come here. No, you're trying to use my shield as a mirror. So
The
that she
table,
can
the table is a mirror enough too.
Oh yeah. No, look at the table.
she looks down. She's like,
Oh,
Is-
that's so cool. Look at
is-
the shape. It's so
Is
pretty.
Lord the best way to? What I mean, I would know. Is Lord the best way to refer to the Arcadians? Like,
Yeah, you can just call them that, or you can honestly probably just get away with calling them their names, but Cynthius is really pissed off, so being polite might
Yeah.
help.
no, that's
Um,
definitely. So I will say, Lord Cynthius, how was Pashini able to break one of the seals?
She went where he sleeps and looks at Decimus. Decimus is over the grave. She went to visit him while he slept in his grave. and
Because he's
spoke-
asleep.
and woke him
That's
up,
what
and
I
he's
do.
not asleep anymore. Now he's awake but laying there, so we're 2 seals away from
He's
having
very
a
nice.
major issue.
Maybe we already have a major issue, my
I
lords.
don't see the major issue. You
Is
guys
she,
locked
is
him
she
up.
okay?
She has her
Pashini.
exemplaries.
Look, he
Really
didn't
not
lie to me at all, and I'm very good at picking out lies.
He didn't lie to you.
No, not at all. And as
I'm
I
sure
said,
he
I'm very
did.
good.
Maybe it was half truth, Pashini.
What did he say, Pashini?
But I do that too.
Exactly.
So
You're fair. You're very from what I understand, tell half truths to mislead.
then who burnt down the village with the flying elves? Because it wasn't the dragon, and it wasn't him, and that was the truth. Somebody else did that.
So we ask others, find that out.
Yeah, but nobody talks to me or tells me anything, so then I have to go out and explore and find it out on my own. And Steve is stuck somewhere, but I don't know where Steve's stuck.
Steve is stuck in a flower pot. He has been taped down.
Okay,
He
he's
is-
still alive, then that's fine.
He's alive, but he is very, very pissed off.
That's
yeah.
fine, because when he's big and when I get big, we will squish them.
Yes. I mean, if with how he's speaking, honestly, they might try to snap him before long. So, maybe let's play nice with the Lord Arcadians, so that we can go to help Steve get out from being snapped sooner, so that he has the chance to grow big.
Also,
Is his mouth taped as well,
No.
or is he just... No.
Oh,
Anybody-
He's probably
anybody in the room
sleeping.
go ahead and roll perception too while you're having this conversation.
Thank you.
19.
I will do that too.
Something. Give me something.
28.
No, I get nothing.
Morgan, you don't really notice anything.
I'm
Too
very
busy.
distracted
You're
by
very
those words specifically.
right. Asir and Pashini. You notice two things. Naval is just giving Michael an angry side eye.
Ah, yeah.
And Aura's not looking too hot. She's not really speaking. She looks like she's focusing really hard on just staying upright.
Okay. So Pashini's gonna point at Naval and she's like,
Why is Grumble being so angry at the shiny man with the flamey thing over there?
she just points.
Did he wake you up too?
And she points at the Arcadian who ended up waking her up and pulling out of her dream.
Cynthia's no.
Yes, Cynthia's, that's the one I need for it.
Essay is gonna move slowly. So I can see Oriel. How may I help? I see you are in pain.
I'll kind of turn to Decimus too and just kind of whisper, like talk under my breath, and say, what does this mean for you? What is this seal doing to you?"
It doesn't do anything to me. I'm fine.
Oh, by the way, they're all gonna go corrupt and crazy.
She's just standing
What?
there, just twiddling her thumbs.
Pashini, what did you mean?
Corruption and crazy, and then Michael's gonna go insane, and then he's gonna do stuff. I don't know about the other ones. I just heard the Michael one that he's gonna do some things, and they're gonna be very bad things.
What is Michael going to do? Cynthia's just like looks at you.
I don't remember. I just heard that he was gonna do something bad.
He just looks at Michael and Michael's like. Decimus looks at Morgan. For a second, kind of starts to say something and then looks at Michael and Oriel for permission because you get what he wants to say is something that is not supposed to be said.
Mm-hmm.
And Asir, you probably already know what he's going to say because you figured it out. Michael kind of looks at her and she's just like, Decimus turns back to Morgan. those seals don't do anything to those of us who bear them. Those seals are duplicated on our lovely leader over here. Or one of them. Sorry, Michael, you're pretty, but... these seals keep the source of the holy flame safe and contained.
And Pashini has just helped them get closer to their goal.
Look, if you told me not to dream and go talk to the smiley Lucifer person, wait, not Lucifer, Lucy person, then I would have not done that. But instead, I did it.
Oriel looks up at you at this point. Pashini, first time since you've arrived that she's spoken, really. What name did you just say?
Lucy. His name is Lucy. That's a girl's name. But it has an I.
No,
and he didn't know what an I
short
was
for
meant.
Lucifer.
Yeah, that one.
Does Pashini know anything about Lucifer?
Roll religion if you guys want to know anything about him. I've tweaked him for this universe, so...
21.
13.
Pashini knows stuff.
Religion, you said?
Morgan, you can roll with advantage because of Decimus.
Cool. This is not gonna go well either way.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pashini knows because he's the big scary.
You two have heard about this name. Morgan, you've heard the name, you don't really know much about it. Same with you, Asir. You've heard it, you don't really know anything else about it. This is a foreign name, pretty much, to you guys. Siri, no! I don't even know how I triggered you, Siri. Quit. Stop it. Go back to sleep. I didn't even
Go
say
to
anything
sleep.
Bad
remotely
technology.
close to that.
Bad robot.
Bad robot.
Bad Lucy, go to sleep. Go to
But-
sleep.
Pashini,
Big bad,
you have
scary.
heard about Lucifer via some obscure text that you've read either in Asher's library or in Ratharia's library. You've read somewhere about this. He is the sibling, like the actual direct sibling to Oriel, and there is a connection there. I want you to roll me. I'm trying to think. To put 2 and 2 together, what would she need to roll? Wisdom or insight?
Probably inside.
Roll insight on what Lucy said to you about Michael killing her.
It's a 14.
I'll answer that when we get back from break. Okay, we're gonna take a break, you guys.
Oh, why?
Curse the DM.
So, chat, we will be right back. We're gonna have a break. There is a message video thing from our sponsors. Go get some snacks, go potty, go do whatever you need to do. We'll be right back in like 10 minutes.
Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. If you get a second during break, you should check out one of our amazing sponsors. We're now proudly sponsored by Roll20, the best virtual tabletop for all your role-playing needs. Over 4 million people use Roll20's virtual tabletop to power their favorite games. And with more modules than you can shake a stick at on their new revamped storefront, you'll definitely find something for your group to enjoy. Sign up today by clicking the link below or heading to roll20.net/start/WTTP. Tabletop Loot is an amazing place to get your dice bags, dice boxes, and more. And now you can get 15% off your purchase at tabletoploot.com by using the code WTTPDICE at checkout. Tabletop Loot. Your party starts here. While you're at it, check out our so awesome merch store, So Nerdware. So Nerdware is the place to find all your Welcome to the Party merch and other amazing stuff too. Head on over to sonerdware.com and use the code WELCOME at checkout to get 10% off your next purchase. So Nerdware. It's what the nerds wear. Devin Rue, the amazing mistress of maps, has kindly supported the channel since the beginning and provides graphics for many of our streams. Head on over to rueinc.com to check out some of the best fantasy cartography on the web. Our Patreon supports the creators and producers of the channel by providing Roll20 subscriptions, cost coverage for video hosting, and more. If you want to support the channel while getting podcasts a week early, gaming articles that are published on Patreon first, a shout out during our break, and more, head on over to patreon.com/welcomepartyrpg and throw us a buck or $5. And last, but certainly not least, help out the party. Subs and bits not only support the stream, but also every 500 bits or a tier 1 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a reroll or system equivalent, and every 1000 bits or tier 2 sub gives a player or DM of your choice a crit or system equivalent. Thanks again for hanging out with us today. The game will be back in just a few minutes.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Hello, chat. We're back. We're back, yo. If it'll go back, stream, are you okay? Stream. Stream, are you okay? Okay, there we go. It was like acting really weird. It wasn't transferring over. Okay, so yeah, Pashini.
Hello.
When you think back on what was said up from Lucifer saying that Michael's going to be the one to kill, or it'll kill his sister. You know that sometimes with the true Fae, siblings are linked together.
Okay.
And not every time. Sometimes the link is not this strong with the siblings, but sometimes it is on occasion known that if one twin of a true Fae dies, the other one dies as well.
Okay. It's like, yeah. All right.
So
She's gonna point. Yeah, she'll point at Michael, and she's just like, "He's gonna kill her, cause then it kills Lucifer." See, I'm smart. I know things.
no,
It's just like the true Fae in the Fae realms. They sometimes have that, but I have never met any of the true Fae twins. I don't even know who they. Oh, actually, I know Ash's one, but I don't know their connection.
you guys can assume she probably means that in the other way, that if Michael kills Lucifer, it's going to kill her.
So,
Yeah, so he's gonna go bad. So that's why they locked him up, because he or anybody else who kills her, he dies also, but he doesn't want her to die, so they decided to lock him up instead.
is there potentially a way to break the bond?
I don't think so, because it's like, as I said, it's like the true Fae bond that some siblings, mainly twins, have that well, they're connected, and the bond is kind of like a fantasy tale that apparently is, I'm going off on a tangent, I'm sorry, but basically they are bonded together and they will be together forever and ever and ever until one of them dies and then the other one dies. But the bond, that's a different thing. That's where the person and the bird and the bees, as my mummy says, and they do things and then they're bonded together and you can live a very long, happy life. Depending on who you get. But then if you get with a tree, and that's just horrible.
My apologies, my apologies, my lords and ladies. I struggle to understand Bashini as well.
I am confused.
What she's saying, Oriel kind of, Michael is looking absolutely just like, I would never, like, he's
Yeah, but you're going to.
offended by the fact that you're suggesting he kill his mate.
Bashini's just like, yeah, but you're going to, because he's going to probably make you do that, because you're going to go crazy.
I'm not going to. Ariel just kind of
She just smiles.
puts a hand on his arm, because he's sitting down. They're both sitting down in their thrones right now. Cynthius has finally sat down after he's chilled out a bit. Decimus kind of goes and lounges in his, like he owns the damn place. Naval is just looking at Michael. He goes and sits down in the throne next to him, though, because it's vacant. There is one throne, though. You guys know there are 7 of them. There is an 8th throne. It is scorched damaged, but they haven't ever removed it.
Why is
Would Pacini know if that's like Lucifer's suit?
You can infer.
Like, who's that there?
He points.
They just all look at it. And then look at Pacini. The four of them, they just look.
Is it a
Oriel-
look of like you can guess?
Yeah. Oriel kind of just like puts a hand on Michael and she's like, I'm sure it won't come to that. You
It
guys
might,
can
he's very
feel, you know how when she showed up before with the way when she showed up in the cathedral that her aura was barely contained in the cathedral. Like, she seemed to be struggling with it. She can't even get a hold of it right now. It is beyond any sort of control that she's got over it. There's little whiffs of white fire just periodically appearing into air around her. Nothing dangerous yet, but it's clear she's losing control over that fire that she is the embodiment of. You guys have guessed by now, and Asir, you can probably, if you want to explain it to the party, because you have figured it out. She is the Holy Flame. That is what the seals are on. The Holy Flame was put inside of her. So,
is there? It's probably foolish to ask this, but is there any way to transfer the Holy Flame safely?
no. No. If it is removed, and this is Michael speaking now, if it's removed, she dies.
Is there no way to separate it? Maybe
No.
into
Because the Holy Flame is the heart of who we once were. And while the rest of us would survive, with its removal, she would not. And any source of radiant fire, if it is destroyed, any sort of radiant, like any radiant damage dealing stuff, like any spells that deal radiant fire, not gonna work anymore.
Is there any way I can ease your pain for now? Whilst I cannot fix, maybe I can ease pain.
No, and the you can see on her arms where they're trying to repair seals. You can see where they're trying to repair them, but with Florian being dead, that's one seal that they're gonna have to transfer to someone else completely. Michael again is it takes time for us to fix the seals because we've broken one or two before, which has not been a big issue, but never this many at once. But we can repair them. It just takes time. But at the moment, we really don't have a whole lot of that. Seeing as they now have one of the Nephilim.
Which brings me to my inquiry. How do we get Nadine back? Queen Nadine back before they kill her?
We stage a little rescue mission. Though I don't know that they're going to kill her per se, because they just need her blood, and if they've brought her restrained, then they won't need to kill her yet.
If Steve was bigger, we could have transported through Steve.
The list specifically recommended killing Nephilim.
Oh, I know. But blood is less potent when its donor is dead.
Are you suggesting that they are trying to break us so that she gives it of her own free will.
Oh no. No, they won't try that. They'll just take it. But if the old lieutenants are back, then they'll definitely just take what they want. But if they've not yet done that, then it makes me wonder what their actual plans are.
The truth is, we cannot afford to leave anything to chance anymore.
I don't want to waste any time trying to figure it out.
As you guys are talking to Michael about this, Magnus shows up. And I'm going to message each of you what he has in his arms for you.
Okay.
By the way, as they're like discussing, Magnus has come in. Pashini's gone to explore the burnt throne. That is obviously Lucy. Yeah, she's just exploring it.
And the two of you who had, Asir and Morgan, I'm going to send you each this second one, and if you want it, one of you wants it, you can take it instead of what I sent you the first time.
Okay.
So let me send it to you. You guys, there's only one of this, the moon blade, so one of you can take it, but you won't get the other weapon that I sent you. So look the two weapons over and then tell me which one you want. And you can decide between yourselves which one of you gets that moon blade if you want it.
Are we ignoring the attunement requirements
Yeah.
that it gives? Okay.
But yeah, Magnus shows up with weapons in his arms. Pashini, he hands you a dagger because you're little.
Yeah, that's fine.
And yeah, Magnus shows up. Naval kind of just, he's again still kind of looking at Michael with just, he's listening to him, but he doesn't really, there's something in the air between the two of them that Naval probably feels some resentment towards him for leaving him.
Oh, this is already Pashini. Okay.
But Magnus does bring you guys these weapons, and Michael gets up out of his chair and kind of comes over to the table. It is a mirror surface, and he touches it, and it almost looks like he touched the water, like when he touches it, because it kind of ripples out. And you see where Nadine is at. You see Steve. You're seeing them through a window and a door, and you see someone come in and out that kind of looks Nadine over and then leaves again. The door is left kind of ajar, and Michael just waits for a second to make sure the person doesn't come back, and then he touches the table again. And this time it shows somewhere else. This time it is almost like a hallway. The same sort of material as the room that Nadine is in. And again, he touches the table, and what appears to be a doorway kind of like rises up out of the table. Well, this is the only opening I can give you to get into their hideaway, I guess is what the correct word. They've got some sort of warding on it. I've looked through. This is all I can see. The only entry point is this small crack in their defenses. You don't have long. And he looks at Asir. Use the mark to get back.
And I will pick up the Dawnbringer.
Okay.
Tashini's holding a dagger and she's just kind of doing this, right? And there's a very interesting thing in it, which basically says that she has a flaw, and that's I act without thinking and take risks without weighing the consequences. So
I closed out roll 20.
she's instantly going to go to the door, open the door, and jump in.
Oh, God, Dawnbringer. Wishing I had time to attune to the damn thing and just jumping through.
I'll take the first one. So yeah.
Ow. And I just hit my damn desk.
Oh no. So we're going.
We're going.
You just
It's
hear
Benny
Pashida
Hill
just
again.
like-
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You just hear Pashida go, I don't want to be with the evil man anymore. He's very mean and I don't like it very much. And she's
Just kind of belt pulling out the Dawnbringer's sheath. Trying to do it down towards the door. Damn it.
Morgan, which one did you take? The Moonblade or the Azure Edge?
Azure Edge.
Alright, you guys now have legendary weapons from the Horsemen of Conquest. Add those to your inventory on D&D Beyond.
Already have.
You guys find yourself as you step through. Naval follows through after you notice he gets stopped by Michael, and Michael says something to him, and Naval actually loses the attitude and just kind of nods to him. Michael pats him on the shoulder one more time and sends him through. The last thing you see is Michael sitting back down on his throne and looking over at Oriel. Decimus and Cynthius are in conversation, and the door closes. You now find yourself in a long, dark, stone hallway.
Do we hear anything from where we are?
Not right now, no. Just silence.
What's on each end?
It is dark down one direction. The other direction you see some light and you hear a bit of sound. Probably someone... my brain just died. It sounds like someone's messing around with either some paper or some instruments or something on a table.
On the other end, it's completely dark. Which way, y'all?
Oh, hello.
Oh. I'm gonna go, well.
Naval's just gonna start heading down the hallway towards where the sound is coming from. Stop him
Perfect.
if you want.
I'm following him. That's where I want to go.
And there.
And again for the chat. This is Naval. So.
Or I want to be stealthy though. Like I want to sneak down the hall.
Yeah.
Towards the sound.
Jamie will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah, I want to sneak and check and see.
And I will be going sneaky
not
as
be
well.
caught.
Of course, I'm clanking, so I'm at disadvantage.
Whoops.
I have
24.
32.
And roll for.
Because yes,
Techie
I am
boy?
proficient. The techie boy has proficiency in stealth.
2 seconds. Okay. Oh, that's sad.
Still
It's
23.
alright, there's a plus 10.
Yeah.
Hashini just goes. She just vanishes.
Oh shit. No,
Oh.
I was wondering if D&D Beyond was stuck because it kept giving me 14s. I'm not gonna take that 30. That's not fair. So you guys follow Naval down the hallway. He's got his weapon out behind him, though. He's holding his sword like down behind him, like down to his side almost, so he doesn't have it right out in front of him. He has dismissed his wings for now, so he can move through the hallways easier. He does not have them out. And you guys, this hallway is long. It doesn't seem like it's ending, though. You're not quite, you don't feel like you're getting anywhere. The light source and the sound don't appear to be getting any closer.
I'm amazing now that I'm just holding a gilded sword hilt at the moment. With this face, okay. And it's a sentient weapon as well, so this can get interesting.
Yep. You get the sense that all of these weapons belong to either Magnus himself, because he is, as you know, an angel. He is an angel in the guise of a vampire, or they belong to one of the Arcadians. These are angelic weapons.
Shit. So shield up, and up.
But yeah, the hallway doesn't seem to be ending. You're not getting any closer to where you're trying to go towards the light.
I could do that.
It's just the same repeating bits of stone. After a moment, Naval starts trying to mark the stone with his weapon. And you guys have passed the mark about 4 or 5 times now.
Just try going the other way.
You start going towards the dark part of the hallway, and oddly enough, you look behind you and the light is gone, and the sounds are coming from in front of you now. And the light is in front of you now, and it's getting closer. You get close to a arched doorway with firelight coming out of it.
Slowly.
Peek around the corner.
Yep.
See what we can see. See what I can see.
Check.
22. Yeah, there's
She
no way
is
I'm beating Shimi.
specifically trying to see if she can figure out where Steve is. She's not paying attention to anything else. She just wants to know where Steve is.
And Asir would have told you he's in the same room as Nadine.
I think the stream's down.
It's showed up on my end.
I'm just trying to refresh my mind to see how that works.
It might be a Twitch issue and not a
Oh yeah, no, it's showing up on my end as well.
But roll perception. You guys look in the room and you see 2 figures sitting at a table. You see 2 figures sitting at a table, and they look to be just having drinks.
Any idea what these guys are? Human, non-human?
They look elven, but as you guys know, the angels look elven too when they don't have the wings out. So they could be elves, they could be half elves, they could be.
I want to try and see through any potential anything that might be an illusion. Just trying to see if I can see it if it's an illusion.
Wisdom check.
Just straight wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is not an illusion. There are two
Not an
people
illusion.
sitting
So
there. Door's about
we're
to
still
ring, by the
stealthed,
way.
right? We still.
You think you're
Yep.
stealth?
I mean, if she thinks she's stealth, she's just like vanished from pretty much everyone's sight. She's got a 32. She's. So is she?
Oh yeah.
So is this room?
Is
Does
that
this room have like a?
trace on everyone?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Okay, yeah,
Not
you're
just
stealth.
her. So for is this room? Is there like another entrance or a hallway?
There
that's,
is
like,
another door on the other side of the room.
open? Okay. I think I don't know. I can tell all three doors. I don't need. Nah, I can't see it. There is no open door, no like open window, nothing.
No, there's just an iron door on the other side of the room.
Oh, it's iron. Crap. Okay.
I'm gonna start moving as quietly as I can in and trying to get round. Just don't want to raise an alarm at this point. I want to raise the alarm on the way the fuck out.
So you're trying to
What
sneak
was the-
around them without being seen.
Yeah.
That goes to the iron door.
None of you get spotted. But the door is closed and shut in the room that they're in.
I'm gonna check if I'm gonna see if I can take the traps.
You don't find anything?
And take if it's locked.
It is not locked.
And I'm gonna try and quietly open it.
Roll me dexterity to try and open it quietly.
Just check decks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
You open that
Very
door
nice.
as silently as it can possibly open.
Thank you, Bashini, for the lucky still.
Pashini sees the other side of the door, and she just instantly teleports to avoid the iron door. Like, cause she hung back. She doesn't like the iron.
Yeah.
They didn't even notice. You guys continue down yet another hallway. This time you see cells. Iron barred cells. Until you get about halfway down the hallway. And then the bars change to a different kind of metal. Morgan and Naval would recognize this as angel steel. So it's
Well,
not going to be easily broken.
Can I hear the yellings of one Steve?
Perception check.
Can Pashini do that too? She's actively looking for it.
Goodness.
Assyrius was sneaky as fuck, so he can't hear us.
25 to listen for Steve, because that's what she's been doing the whole time.
Asir, you don't hear anything. Pashini, you hear just angry ramblings at the far end of the hallway.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, she goes to the far end of the hallway.
Yeah.
Siri?
As soon as
Siri, go
Pashini,
away.
as soon as Pashini starts like
You just see Pashini's ears.
taking off.
Yeah, you just see Pashini's ears just instantly lock into a direction, and she's off.
And I'm definitely following Pashini.
I'm trying
Where
to check each
Steve
cell
is.
as I'm going along as well.
No, I'm just like shooting straight ahead.
Naval
Wherever
is
Steve
following
is.
Pashini.
Wherever Steve is gonna be where Nadine is. So hopefully.
You guys find the cell without any trouble. Nadine is, as I sent you the sketch last night, Nadine is chained up to the wall, unconscious. Steve is rambling angrily in a pot nearby.
Pashini looks over the pot.
She's like, Steve, shh. Gotta be quiet.
Gonna check to see if I'm guessing the door, there's a cage, there's a barred door that's locked.
Are you gonna try the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna search the traps first.
Investigation or perception, whichever.
I'll make a perception check. That's better. Make my
Goodness,
You don't
okay.
find any traps, you're just really distracted by the rune work in Celestial that's written all over the bars.
Is it
Uh,
is it just basic celestial?
Yeah, it's just
Or-
basic Celestial.
Hmm.
It's just, from what you can tell, Morgan, roll an Arcana check.
Yeah.
It's just, from what you're reading, it just looks like wording to keep whatever's in.
Okay. But it is magic in nature.
It is. And the door's unlocked.
I sense a trap.
I'm going to.
guess we don't
It's
want to
not
put
gonna be great. I know it's not gonna be great, but I'm gonna try to dispel the runes or whatever in the celestial runes or whatever. Just
Okay.
spell magic.
What level?
It's only 3rd level, so that's the best I have. Did it do
Is
the
it-
thing? It didn't
Because
do the
I think the dispel magic is then you can roll and add something to get for the try and meet the DC that's below.
Did it do it? It's D&D Beyond not being nice.
Yeah, they're making an ability check using a spellcasting ability. DC is 10 plus the spell's level. So that's what the spell magic is reading.
Yeah, make a
So-
magic. Roll your spell casting ability.
D20 plus modifier. Okay.
Please be 19. Just then gone.
Oh, that's awful. Oh no, great, awesome.
The spell
One-
kind of sparks off, and the spark from the metal kind of hits you a bit. But the noise kind of starts to make her wake up. She's not awake, she just stirs a bit. But the door's
Really
unlocked.
should ask someone who can dispel magic at higher levels. 'Cause
So
I
go
don't
ahead
know
then,
what this
Pashini.
is. I mean, I can.
And she's gonna do it at 8th level. Yep, she's casted at 8th level.
The runes on the door break.
Okay.
I'm
It's
gonna,
like, da!
I'm gonna slowly open the door.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Pashini goes to
nervous.
Steve.
And I'm gonna get I'm guessing both myself and Morgan go to Nadine.
Yes, most definitely.
Naval will step inside as well. You can tell that he wants to go to her, but he's letting you two handle it while he keeps watch because he thinks of himself as the more capable fighter.
Machini instantly goes to Steve, which is
Like, hi, Steve.
Get me out of this godforsaken pot right now so I can tear each and every one of them limb from limb.
You gotta be very quiet. I know you want to smash them, but we can't do that right now.
I'll
This
go.
is a
I'll go
secret
for.
mission.
I'm
I'll
gonna.
go. So I'm guessing both Morgan and I can go to. I'm gonna pull up the thieves' tools and try to unlock.
Yeah, I also am going to try to unlock. So, I guess you take one side, I'll take the other, and just
Yep.
attempt to. I'm proficient in thieves' tools as well, so
Yep.
gonna try to unlock.
So,
D20 plus proficiency plus dex, right?
yeah, it's useful. So I'm just gonna use my my standard stealth check for that as that covers that. 22 for locking.
Plus 9, I think.
That's a planning phase from the DM. She's holding something back.
Of course, as
You both-
always.
You both managed to pick them up, and Nadine kind of
This-
just gently falls.
It is how hurt is she looking?
She's pretty beat up.
I'm gonna try to wake
She's
her up.
unconscious, yeah.
I'm just I'm gonna do a little quick dump of first level cure wounds.
so.
And wake her up.
She,
48 points.
if nothing happens while they're in there, Pashini's gonna kind of look to Naval and is just like,
Like, I can plane shift, but I need a forked metal rod. It's at least worth 250 gold, but I don't have one. Do you have one? And she looks at Naval.
He kind of sighs and nods and pulls out a piece of metal and hands it to you.
Thank you. So, if we want to leave, we can leave right now, and I can try to plane shift us back to wherever this rod leads.
she just holds it up.
Or
With the. Oh, go ahead.
as I'm kind of place my hand on the incasting units, or what we can do is we can use this opportunity, seeing as we are inside their defenses. We can maybe cause some damage.
No, this is a very secret mission, and we need to leave right now. And trust me, we don't want to know what else is in here outside of those two people. Right now, we are fucking up their plan.
And she says the word in Sylvan, and she points at Nadine.
I
don't
just
know-
want to get Nadine out of here. I just want to get her back to safety.
If you're all willing to be plane shifter, I'll plane shift you. If you're not willing to be plane shifter,
And she points at Asir.
she's just like, you will end up staying here.
I try to wake up Nadine. I'm
She
really trying to
starts
wake.
She starts to stir from the healing spell. While you guys are discussing.
I agree with you.
Are you
Pashini,
okay?
We need to get out of here.
She starts to wake up. Are you casting plane shift? Are you guys all going willingly?
I want. Oh darn it! You already did it. I want to
Yeah.
talk to Nadine
I mean,
first.
you can talk
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Yeah. No. I'm willing.
Pashini's also going to be like,
Steve, we gotta go, and we wait till you're big and we can make you big.
She starts to wake up right before the plane shift goes off, and she looks around the room really confused. And her eyes, she looks at you for a second, Morgan, and then her eyes focus on Naval, and they just get wide. And she's like, she starts to go, no. Why did you bring him here? No. And plane shift goes off. You guys are gone. Naval's not with you.
for fuck's sake.
Oh
And then-
crap! No! I hate my life. What is going on?
That's fine.
Naval's not with you. I want you guys to roll a perception check as the plane shift is going off to see
Okay.
if you saw something.
23.
23.
Oh,
Uh,
I have an idea. Depends what DM says.
What's your idea? Or are you waiting for me to speak first?
Yeah, I got wait here to speak. Let's see if I actually see anything.
Asir and Pashini, Morgan, you're too focused on the Dean. Asir and Pashini, you see underneath Naval's feet a circle, a magic circle
no!
with celestial and infernal written in it.
Okay. As good enough, I know it's going with us. I'm gonna try and do divine intervention.
To do what?
To try and bring him with us.
Roll me a d20.
Well, it's a roll percentile dice to see if it would actually take effect.
Oh, okay, yeah, do that, sorry. I forgot
Let's
what
do 100.
Yeah, go ahead and see.
Nope. Doesn't work.
No. You can roll Arcana on the circle beneath his feet, though. Those of you that saw it.
Nope.
I'll roll for Nadine. Wherever my dice went. Okay, I don't know where my dice went. We'll just roll. What's her wisdom again? That's Arcana. No,
Arcana
that's...
is intelligence.
Yeah, god damn it.
Nice.
Well, you know what?
What do you do?
She would know what this is because she got caught by one. Nadine kind of, after you guys land, she's freaking out about Naval being left behind. And she starts muttering something. She starts saying something quickly about an angel trap. And she looks around. She goes, "They didn't want me. They didn't want me. They wanted him."
Does she
Well,
know?
that's just great. Nobody tells me anything. You should have told me
That's
before.
why- We were waking her up. And what this out?
Well, you should have said, let's wait till we wake her up, and then we can go plane shift. But no, you
you
guys
guys are-
didn't say that, so I did it.
You guys are back in the throne room again.
Like,
Christina's just like, you have to be direct with me, otherwise I will just do things just as recklessly as before, and I will constantly do it. I need
Christina.
explanations.
They knew he was going to come for me. They knew he was going to come for me.
And I think as Sarah and Morgan have kind of both been holding her. But
Yeah.
I think Sarah's a bit strong, so he's going to move to just sit her down somewhere. Yeah, okay.
And Adrian is now in the throne room at this point. Absolutely furious. Morgan, you've never seen him this upset.
It is not possible for us to go back.
What happened? Michael's still sitting there. The other, Cynthius and Oriel are gone. Decimus
Wait.
is back in the room, and Michael's in the room with Adrian.
Is Steve with us, or did Steve end up staying?
Steve's with you.
Okay.
Pashida goes like, well, we found them, and then I said that we should plane shift, and if everybody was willing to plane shift, and I got the special rod, and she's holding out the rod. And then I plane shifted, but nobody said that we wait till Nadine wakes up. And just as we left, Naval got stuck.
You guys, those of you that saw the circle, it was invisible when you walked into the room. That spot on the floor, you didn't see anything there. It started
Nothing there.
glowing when he stepped on it. When he stepped on it.
So now he's stuck there, and he's probably gonna die to wake up Lucifer.
And she just shrugs.
She's like, eh.
there
And
isn't any way for us to go back. They didn't know we were there. Can you all send us back?
if that trap was there, then I'm sure they knew they were waiting. I can try to send you back. Unless they left that opening for me to send you through in the first place. I
Can you
try.
check?
No, wait to find out, and which case we need to move now.
And Nadine is just still going like, she's got her head in her hands, like, Adrian's healing her up fully, but she's got her head in her hands and like, they wanted him because of who his parents are. They wanted him because he's got her blood and Michael's blood. He's got Oriole's blood.
You guys did the birds and the bees.
They didn't
Can you
want
send us
Does that
back?
mean
Please,
bonded?
please, can you
And
check?
Michael-
Can you send us back?
Michael's going to try.
Oh, jeez.
I gotcha again.
Worse. Oh.
This time it was on purpose though. Hold on, I'm looking for a spell.
I think it's a kind of point. There's a point as his grip does tighten and leave his burst action to summon the Dawnbringer.
I am always stressed now. Thanks.
Yeah, this time was intentional though. Last week was not intentional. Last week was me like pulling it out of my butt as we went. This week this was a planned thing.
Oh.
Yeah. One note for those viewers at home: DMs lie. She's planned everything.
No, no, I don't plan half of what happens, it just happens. But Michael manages to get you back through. You're not in the same hallway that you were before. You were somewhere else in wherever this place is at.
So this is a bad time to tell you that I can't play night shift us again. So we're stuck.
Well, Asir's got the mark from
Oh yeah, that's true.
Right.
Oriole. He can get you guys out, but
Bad.
it burns up that mark. Like, he won't be able to use it again.
I have the one way out.
Okay, we have to go now.
She will cast Pass Without a Trace again.
And yep.
And we
Let's
will
keep yourself
stealth
for-
through the hallway once again.
And actually, I think we'll call it there today. Because
Okay.
I don't
'cause-
have anything else planned after that. Because yeah, I mean we've got like 20 minutes left to go, but I don't really want to get into combat.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll
That's
take
fair.
a while. Yeah.
So-
Very fair.
Yeah.
Because
So,
you
so
know this is
This music isn't helping me. I want to cry. Like, oh, this is the worst.
so next week we're gonna start wrecking things.
You guys are getting close because the last session is the 27th of December, so we're getting close. So you guys are gonna have to fight the big bad soon.
Oh,
few
I'm
weeks.
crying. I want to cry. This is
I'm gonna-
awful.
Of course, I'm hoping for 3 more level ups
Oh yeah,
before
no,
then.
you guys are gonna level up a few times, but like, no, this was planned. Like Naval getting taken was planned. Nadine getting taken was not planned.
Oh,
I'm just gonna say that Nadine getting taken was not planned.
Was not the plan.
Well,
It
it became the plan about 5 minutes into the episode, but it was not the initial plan.
This sucks. Everything's going wrong, y'all.
Technically,
Phoenix.
killing him will kill his sister, wouldn't it?
Who, Naval?
No,
Lucy.
Lucifer.
Yeah.
Like us killing him. Not that Pashini would. This is just player me.
Yes, from what you've been
Questioning what
told,
we've
from
heard.
what you've been
Yeah.
told, killing
Either one of
Lucifer
them
Either
kills
one
the
will
other.
kill both of them. Okay.
Which is why they keep him locked up. So the plan is like stop them from, awakening him.
Yeah.
So-
This isn't
it's a
Pashini.
checks
This
and
is player
balance
me.
system to keep.
Mhm.
And I haven't had time to attune to the legendary weapon. Damn it!
Pashini. I've got an idea. But yeah.
But
I
yeah,
am constantly stressed.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna die.
No, you're
Are you
not.
guys? I'm sorry.
You're not sorry.
I am. I feel bad for stressing you guys out. But yeah, we're gonna call it there today, guys. I know it's early. I'm sorry,
Yeah, that's fine.
but
Combat will be combat.
next week we'll have some interesting combat, and Naval might get to have his moment in the sun. So
This is my
My
moment.
Or he might
Yes.
die and send Nadine into an awful depression. Oh,
Well,
life is sad.
I am a war cleric, so fighting alongside the Horsemen of War is very much appropriate.
this is we're getting to the point where the horsemen are becoming relevant. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you guys might get to fight with Alenza soon.
Oh, yeah. There's no way I see her back down in that fight. It'll be alright. I'm beside you until we reach the end, or I'm gone. Oh,
Alenza is a good one to have on your side.
death? Yes, I would assume that.
Any of the horsemen are good to have on your side, but well,
Death is death.
but yeah, you guys, the horsemen are becoming relevant. So
Hold
Naval, if you guys can save him, because he's not. Last you saw, he was trapped. That doesn't mean he was in danger, because he can handle himself a lot better than Nadine can.
Well, I pray to death.
This is why he should have stayed in the first place.
I pray to death. I'm domains of war. I've been armored by conquest.
You just need something from famine now, or pestilence.
I want to go before I get the fun out. Oh boy!
And
I did
Pietro
not see.
is not. Pietro, you guys haven't really reacted or interacted with him much, so.
No. Hello.
You met him like once, you didn't even talk to him.
Like when things go wrong, I just go like completely blank. I'm like, I don't know what to do anymore. We have screwed up.
No, you haven't screwed up. Just,
I have a plan.
things happen.
I have a Pashini plan.
It would be too easy if I let you guys have everything.
True.
I'll let you have Nadine back.
We're gonna be
goodness.
shredding some guys.
But yeah,
Absolutely shredded.
chat, we will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Again, go check out the Patreon and our sponsors and the merch store and all the things and the Discord, if I can spell Discord. And we will see you guys later. If you guys want to go ahead and just shill your shit.
I'll go first, I guess. You can follow me on all social media as Nuka Puka. I do art. I've got some exciting things coming out. One's with Ori. Also, I have some stuff coming out, hopefully in February, depending how things go with my life, which will be environments for DMs and game masters for their games and things like that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hi, I'm Phil, or because Rafa on Twitter. I'm actually going to be very getting very busy in the very near future, because you can find me Monday evenings, 7 p.m. UK time on the Blood in the Thames channel, on the Chronicle Blood in the Thamesis, which is a Vampire the Masquerade game. Look for that. It is a horror game, so please be advised of that. You'll also go to be able to find me from this coming Wednesday for 4 weeks on the Capricorn Cross channel, returning with my Azamar Shadow Sorcerer Vanju. I'm bring him back, which is great. Level 8 is him, so not level 17, but yeah, that'll be fun. And of course, you can find me here. Welcome to the party. All 3 of them at 7 p.m. UK time. On Friday evenings. In addition, I've got something that we can't quite announce yet, but it's going up very soon. So keep an eye on my Twitter. That'll be announced sometime this week, hopefully sooner rather than later. In addition to that, if anyone is at the UK Dragon Meet in London this year, I will be there. So if you happen to be there, would love to meet. And yeah, I have had a long spiel for this one. My apologies, but you're awesome.
Hey, I am Ray. You can find me on not all social media. I just have the urge to say that. You can find me on Twitter at Ray Transitional and just about everywhere else. At Crystallize Me, Discord as well. You'll see me here around Welcome to the Parties channel. Here, of course, Friday evenings. Monday nights on our one-shot series, and then it was just announced that our all POC one-shot series, 3V Vibrant Visible Victorious will be coming back, though exactly when it has not been announced, so you'll see me around there. That is Sunday nights. That's about it. That's all I do.
And you can find me pretty much everywhere at _lady_ori. I on Twitch, on Twitter, find me like that. I run a game on Mondays on my channel called Shadows and Starlight, where you can also find the merch on So Nude Rare. Nuka is part of that as V, which she'll be bringing a new character in. We start season 2 on Monday. After a short break, we are back with season 2. We will be doing a giveaway during the break on Monday, so come hang out. We're giving away either a tumbler or a t-shirt and a set of dice. You get to pick between the t-shirt or the tumbler. And yeah, we're working on a campaign setting guidebook for that game. It's going to take a long time, so it's nowhere near ready for us to even give examples out yet. But that is being worked on. This Saturday, so tomorrow, Curse of Strahd on my channel, I am playing Nadine. I don't remember what we were doing, so I can't give you a good description because my notebook's back there somewhere. But yeah, I don't have commissions open at the moment. I will be opening up a print store whenever I get my butt around to it, but you know, Fire Emblem has taken over my life recently, and now I have Pokemon is here, and I'm not even done with Fire Emblem yet, so just goodbye, world. I'll see you when I beat my Switch games. So, but yeah, any character art on the show today, aside from the one of Cynthia's, was done by either myself, so these 2 were done by myself, and these 2 were done by that art Jack. Go follow Jack, he's a good bean. Go show him some love, because he needs lots of love. So, but yeah, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching, and I don't see anyone that we can raid today.
No.
Well, everyone's playing Pokemon.
Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all.
We'll go raid. We'll just raid Sam because he does art. We'll just raid. We'll raid an artist today.
Woo! Artist.
Bye, chat.
Bye.